Alright guys, welcome back. Good morning. We have the new packs in the shop available, the selection pack and the new secret packs here. And I will answer the question whether you should buy the packs. Are they worth it? And it's actually very important at this current moment because it turns out that the cards from the secret pack are also the new cards in the selection pack. So I'm also going to answer the question whether you should go for the secret or the selection packs if you want to pull for these decks. So let's start with the new selection pack here. We can see there are 13 ultra rares in here as always. And we were wondering what the remaining cards were that were not announced to this point. Turns out that they just put all the new cards in here. So for example, the Purrely Noir, which you can also get from the Purrely pack, same as with the Emergency, and then also the Preventer here, which you can get from the Rescuers pack. And then obviously the Mikanko stuff, the two Mikanko ultra rares, the Trap and which is the other one, by the way. Is there only the Trap in here? There's only the Trap in here from Mikanko, but the Trap is in here, maybe the only new card. I'm not the biggest Mikanko expert, but yeah, you can see they are in here. And then we have cards like the Evolzalas and the Altergeist support, as well as, obviously, I made the guide for it. If you have not seen that, check that out in the top right corner for the branded Chimera. So first thing, when it comes to branded Chimera, nice that they have the Guardian Chimera reprint here, but it's very expensive archetype, right? Because you need 2 times the Chimera, the King of the Fended Beast, 2 big winged Baphomet, you need 3 Mirror Sword Knight, and then you will also need, okay, I was under the impression the other one was also an ultra rare, so I guess it's okay, but you need 8 base ultra rares, and then we have the other cards. Okay, this is a super rare, and the Coatl is a super rare as well. I guess it's okay. Keep in mind though that you will also need the branded Despia stuff, so if you do not have the branded Despia stuff, you will need to get that. You could, in theory, not play the branded Despia stuff, but that would not make any sense because those decks go together. So just keep in mind, if you want to do craft branded Chimera, this is a very expensive deck. You will need to invest a lot of ultra rare points in that. Keep that in mind, and it will not be the strongest deck in the game. It will be quite a good deck, but always keep that in mind. If you have branded Despia already, then you already have the stronger version, you could say. So just be aware. So now when it comes to the other cards here, you can obviously get the Altergeist support, even though the Altergeist seems to only have this one card. And I personally, even though I'm not the biggest, I don't know Altergeist really well, I can't really imagine you need more than one of this. So you just go craft this, I guess, and then you can craft the super rest that you need here. So when it comes to the other stuff, it gets quite interesting here, right? Because now we have, for example, the Rescuer stuff that I also want to get. So we have 14 Ultra Rares here and 2 Rescuers Ultra Rares, and we have the Secret Pack here, which also contains the Rescuers Ultra Rares. But keep in mind that in the Secret Pack, you have a 50% chance of not getting like an Ultra Rare from a Secret Pack, because the first 4 cards on the left are from a Master Pack in general, and the second cards on the right are from the Secret Pack. So in this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ultra rares, so double that. Yeah, basically 14 ultra rares in here. You have to double it all the time, right? Because you have a 50% chance of not getting one from the secret pack. So what that means is that in my specific case, for example, let me just tell you, I need Preventer and Emergency. So I have every other ultra rare here. I don't have these one, but I don't need them. In my case, it actually makes more sense to pull from the selection pack, because my chance of getting any of these are 2 or 1, however you want to see it, in 13. And here in the secret pack, my chances would be 2 in 14. So it makes more sense for me to pull from the selection pack. For you, it might make more sense to pull from the secret pack if you do not own Hydrant or Turbulence. So if you also need Hydrant or Turbulence, then go ahead and pull from the secret pack, because then you have a 3 in 14 chance that you do not have in the other pack, because Turbulence and Hydrant are not in the selection pack. Same thing with the Mikanko stuff here. So which is the new Mikanko card? Is it only this one, right? Newly added. It's also the super rare. It's a super rare. That's why it didn't show up in the ultra rare spot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means we have 12 in here. In this case, you should pull from this pack here if you only want this card, and obviously it's a no-brainer if you want more than only this Mikanko Ultra Rare, you should also pull from this pack. In this case, you have a 1 in 12 chance getting this, while you have a 1 in 13 chance in the selection pack. So if you want the Mikanko stuff, go pull from the secret pack here. And then we also have Purrely here, which it's so unfortunate that they gave this one the animation and not that one, knowing that everyone would play the Black Cat. So in this case, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. So once again, if you only need one Purrely Noir, you are definitely better off pulling from the selection pack, because once again, here you have a 1 in 14 chance of getting one, and then you have a 1 in 13 chance of getting one in the selection pack. Though when it comes to Purrely and you are only missing an Purrely Noir, then I would definitely say go craft the Purrely Noir, because you only need this card once and this will be the only card that you are missing. Then just go and craft the little black cat here, because I think everything else would be a bit of a waste of gems. And then obviously what we also have, I will come to a conclusion in a moment, a very goodly designed Purrely here actually. I'm not the biggest fan of the mates, but this one looks really great because of the hard black lines that are drawn around the character. In my opinion, one of the best ones. I was really hyped for the Sprite Blue, but in my opinion doesn't really look that good. It looks strange, but with the Purrely they definitely hit the right like animation style in my opinion. So also a new mate here, we have new protectors as always, and then a new wallpaper from Loga, from the Loka Samsara. By the way, now that I see it, isn't the Vanadium stuff in there? Where is the Vanadium? Wasn't Samsara also coming and not the... Now I have to check this. Have I missed this? Because this one is obviously a very useless Vanadium card. So just like for a little crafting guide, if you cards that you should not decraft because they could be nice in general are Evolzalas, because it's a nice level 6 in general, XYZ, negate. Other than that, cards like the Nightmare Magician, the Veda, and the Altergeist, if you don't want to play Altergeist, you can just decraft. Guardian Chimera could be quite nice in 1-2 decks, so you could keep it. And Fusion Armament, also a card that you do not need to keep. Is it so that the Visa Samsara is a super rare? Okay, that's actually nice. So for all of you Vanadium enjoyers here, I guess you don't have to pull from this pack at all, because Samsara is just a super rare. And you should always think about pulling from a pack if you, for example, only need a few cards, right? If you want to get a branded Chimera, then I would say go ahead and pull from this pack, because you can get a Guardian Chimera, you can get 3 other ultra rares that you need multiples of. If you want to pull from for Rescue Ace, in this case, you could nearly say just craft these cards, because there are 6, right? You need 6 cards. So my problem at the moment is that I don't have enough ultra rare resources, so I need to pull from the pack at least a bit. Otherwise, if you have the resources and want the Rescue Ace cards, I would say just craft them. It's definitely the thing for the Purrely Noir. Purrely Noir you should just craft, and then other things for this pack aren't really relevant. Altergeist you should craft. You can craft 1 Evolzalas. You don't need to pull from Evolzalas. So I think the only people that really pull or need to pull from this pack are people that want the branded Chimera stuff, because this one you should really pull for. And then also people that are in my position when it comes to the Rescue Ace cards, not having a lot of resources to craft 6, because 6 are definitely not a little amount of ultra rares. So these people also would need to go for this. Then the Earth Arctic stuff, by the way, here is super rare. So I would say all in all, this is definitely not a bad pack, bringing us support for a lot of archetypes here and giving us reprints for some others, and being very generous when it comes to some, like the Visa Samsara as a super rare, which I definitely had not expected, making very useless cards like the Veda Kalakanum ultra rares that nobody uses, right? So that's actually nice from Konami here. I'm happy with this. This is the new thing here. I think this is quite a nice selection pack here. Will definitely be a meta impactful one. By the way, the Evolzalas animation is really nice. Only for that you should get this card. The rings around this is really cool. But yeah, I think this will make quite a big impact, and obviously we will go for a pack opening video in a moment here. The wallpaper, by the way, is also not that bad. Guys, let me know what you think of this. Let me know in the comments what you think of this a new update. Quick little thing here. Obviously we are going to stream. I'm though not quite sure whether we will stream today or tomorrow, because I have university today, so I can't really make it right now, unfortunately. But there will obviously be a stream playing with the new cards. We will probably most likely go for all the Rescue Ace stuff, and then there will be also guides for the new decks come the next days. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this update, of the fact that we have gotten 2 updates in a row. Have you the gem, or do you have the gems to go with Konami's plan here? Will you open? And let me know how your openings went and what you think of this. Thanks for being here. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, hitting a thumbs up and the notification bell. And then we will have the pack opening video in a moment. And then we will see each other in the next one, and obviously later today in videos and in live streams. Bye guys.